I'm so angry, and I'm so done with the American medical system. I've not been okay for the past 3 years. I have not been able to do what people my age can do. I don't have the ability to live a healthy life. There is something wrong with me, and I don't know what it is. Every time I go to a primary doctor, they write me off and they dismiss me and they tell me I have anxiety and they push me aside and they put me on benzos. There was a time where I was on so many prescriptions I couldn't think. And so I got off of them and I still don't feel good. I never wake up and I feel good. For the past 3 years, I've never woken up and felt good. And it's exhausting. And no doctor gives a shit. So I went to a primary who did care a little. And they sent me a referral to go to cardio. I couldn't get into cardio for 2 months. So I don't even have that appointment yet, but I got an MRI because I was in a car accident 2 years ago and I hit my head on the windshield. And they never did any testings at that hospital afterwards. I just sat there in the hallway with a neck brace on for 18 hours. And so I got my MRI done. And I called to try to make an appointment with a neurologist. And the neurologist told me that I have to go to the cardiologist first and make sure that's okay. And then if there's nothing wrong with my heart, then they'll give a shit. I can't live like this anymore. I need a doctor to care about me. I need them to help me figure out what's wrong because I can't live like this anymore. I can't do it. I don't like to wake up like this. I don't, but I can't help myself. I've done everything humanly possible on my end of things to take care of myself. I exercise as much as my body can tolerate. I eat a healthy, well-rounded diet. I journal, I go to counseling. I go to my therapy sessions. I get my steps in. I do everything I can, but there's something wrong and nobody cares. And so, it's a woman thing. It is a woman thing because so many women feel the same way I do. They know that there's something wrong, and guess what? They don't care unless you're in the ground. They don't. If you're breathing, you're fine. If you're alive, you're fine. They don't care unless something actually happens to you. Why is preventative action a thing of the past? Why is the whole system set up so these women die before people even look at them? I was in the hospital once recently, and no one came in the room when my heart rate started to spike. They didn't. You know when they came in the room? The first time in 8 hours they came in the room was when I coded. Nobody cares about you unless you're dead or dying. And I hate to feel this way. I hate to get so emotional, but I don't know why it is this way, and if this can reach somebody who can, nobody can help me. That's what sucks so bad, is there's no helping. You're stuck. You're not even stuck between a rock and a hard place. You are under the rock and you can't get out. And I know my body. I know how I feel. I know that there is something wrong. And I know that nobody will give a shit until it's too late. Oh my God,
Women's talking about the American healthcare system and how they can give a rat's ass about it because they really don't. Like, you'll have something wrong with you, and instead of trying to get the help you really need, they sit there and give you something to mask whatever it is, or they just give you something just maintain. And it's sad because I notice, like, when if you have an issue with your health in the United States, you're fucked. Like, they don't give you anything to solve the problem. It's just, oh, here, take these drugs for the rest of your days and then move on and possibly develop other issues that will develop from the drugs that you're taking. And I understand this woman's pain, because it's like, you'll say something's wrong with you and the doctor would just dismiss what you're saying or just blame it on something fucking stupid. Like, okay, like if a fat person goes to the doctor, a lot of the ailments they have are because of they're fat, but not everything is because of that. And the doctors don't really try to analyze you as an individual. They just put you in a fucking bubble and just say, oh, this is why you're having these shortcomings and this is why you're not able to breathe. Maybe this person's not able to breathe because they got a fucking lung, blood clot in their lung. The American health system sucks ass. It sucks ass. Like, I remember I told them I had an issue. For example, there's not much that can be done for me as far as the American health system goes with tinnitus. I have tinnitus. My ears constantly ring. And you'll go to the doctor, and instead of trying to help you find solutions that may work for you, even if it is something that there isn't any solution for, they just tell you to fucking live with it. Think about how devastating that is to tell someone that has something so horrible to just live with it and just move on. Then the American health system fucking ridiculous with the pricing. So one guy said that he was sick and it cost him about $5,000 a copay to get a $135,000 surgery. What the fuck? That's fucking ridiculous. So then what people started doing recently is going overseas for healthcare, like to India, to Turkey, or wherever else other than the United States and Mexico, because it's just too fucking expensive to get healthcare here. Because you have to be rich in order to get the best healthcare anyway. You can get care, but you might not get the best care. You might get that C-grade doctor that's not that great and don't give a fuck about you. And then you end up just fucked anyway, because the doctor don't care. The doctor just kind of puts you in a box, like I said, and just goes with the motions and it moves on. And then half of the doctors don't believe what you say is wrong with you. The American healthcare system is shit. It's shit. It shouldn't be this expensive. It shouldn't be astronomically high to just get yourself situated if you break your leg or something like that. And if, God forbid, you don't have health care, that's another fucking demon you have to deal with, because health care is expensive. That's why a lot of people don't have it. My girlfriend lives in Canada. She has health care. And she has fucking awesome healthcare because Canada takes care of the citizens. I even heard some people go as far as saying that the reason why the United States healthcare system is not as good as Canada or elsewhere around the world is because we have so many citizens. Okay? Well, the United States keeps accepting all these fucking people into the country. How can they not maintain the people that they have? This is ridiculous. It's just fucking ridiculous. And they always trying to shove unnecessary pills that you don't need down your throat just so they can make a buck. I went to the doctor not that long ago just for a checkup. This doctor tried to prescribe me 7 different fucking medications that I would not need, that would just cause me other issues. I'm like, are you fucking serious? This is why, me personally, I press for eating healthy, eating organic foods. I also am an advocate for mental health, which is another way, that's a holistic way of health. And also going to a holistic doctor, going to a Chinese medicine doctor, going to an herbalist, acupuncture, because these MDs do not give a fuck about us as Americans and our health. They only care if you're at the brink of death or whatever else. Because if you're at the brink of death, they know they can rake in as much money as possible because we're hanging on to the idea of life. We want to survive. It's fucking pitiful.